At Tree of Life Counseling Center, we strive to lead with vulnerability, authenticity, and courage. And this is not always comfortable or easy. And to be honest, it leaves me at times in a place where I feel empowered and invigorated, and other times in a place where I desperately need to rest and recover. One of the ways that oppression manifests in bodies of culture is in a charged nervous system. We are often told that we are hypervigilant, we have anxiety, that we're depressed, and a host of other diagnoses. When in reality, many of us are stuck living in bodies that are hurting from traumatic stress with little respite and little permission for rest. I think it's important that we discuss rest as we have so many who are engaged in acts of resistance and rebellion, who are in the process of learning and unlearning, as we see oppression within our own communities, sometimes within our own minds, and as we witness genocide in Palestine, Gaza, and the Sudan. Many of us are re-experiencing the trauma of colonization and occupation. While it is important to resist, it is also important that our resistance be sustainable, that we recognize what we are seeing in the world today is not new, that our ancestors stood in resistance. And while it took a toll on them, they did not resist alone. They relied on community to take the lead while they rested in order to continue the work of healing and of liberation. Whether the trauma you are experiencing now is in your lifetime or not, our bodies remember pain and they remember wounding. And no matter what part of your journey you're on, the effects of historical and generational trauma must be acknowledged for us to be able to move towards a place of recognizing our cultural strengths and standing in that power and healing collectively. Something that many of us were taught both directly and indirectly is to avoid rest, that every action we take needs to be productive, that we must work hard to prove ourselves, while simultaneously never really being given the opportunity to feel like we belong. Let's be honest, rest can feel threatening when life has told you that letting your guard down can lead to harm or to missed opportunities and lack of access. I will admit that even I sometimes struggle with the belief that if I don't make a quick decision, if I don't have all the information, or if I allow myself to rest, that somehow I'm going to miss out or be denied access. But this is how I become my own oppressor. The reality of the matter is that many of us desire to fit into places that were never meant for us. And at times, not having access to those places may be a blessing. When I have shown up as my authentic self, sit in my ancestral wisdom, and give myself permission to stop, to rest, and think about what I want, rather than leading from a place of fear and a scarcity mentality, there has always been another opportunity or opening, or I have created one. I invite you to consider that the skill of reclaiming relaxation and rest is a form of rebellion and resistance, that our wellness is an act of rebellion and is rooted in ancestral wisdom. When we relax our bodies and our mind, we are more likely to use our prefrontal cortex. This is a part of our brain that's responsible for insight, impulse control, compassion, emotion, and body regulation. All of these are gifts that were passed down to us. When we use these parts of our brain, we are more able to make intentional choices and create a pattern for our bodies and our communities at large to feel more comfortable in these spaces. Unlearning and disrupting internalized oppressive concepts and healing are not done in isolation. We heal together, we resist together, and we rise together.